Hi,
Hello, good evening.
very good evening.
Hello, Miss Megha. How are you?
I'm good, but you are not looking good. I
No,
mean,
no, I'm
in
fine. I'm fine.
terms of
I'm just
health,
distracted, thoda sa.
thoda sa. Oh my God, you can't say thoda sa.
I'm just a little
Sorry.
distracted.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's fine.
I was taking sessions till 9 o'clock, and at
Mm-hmm.
8:30, I get a message saying my Wi-Fi's monthly validity just got over.
Okay. And
And
you were in a rush to have internet.
yes, to recharge it. And the worst part was my mobile data was over. So it took me 20 minutes to go to the app and then go through the UPI payment and do all that. So I was in a rush.
Okay.
I was running around.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I can understand because it happens like almost in 3 months. Yeah,
For you, it's a 3 month plan.
yeah. That's why I'm telling you. Every 3 months it happens with me. I could say like that.
It happens to me every 3 months. Yeah, whatever. That's correct.
Yeah.
So one of my worst incidences of such a case
Mm-hmm.
was when I was in the middle of a shoot. So I had done a McDonald's commercial.
Mm-hmm.
I had not done a McDonald's commercial. I am not a director. I was part of a commercial for McDonald's. Uh,
Okay.
where I had to go really far. Like from my house, it is about an hour and a half. I had to travel in the train, and I was really
Okay.
excited. And this is like ages ago. It's like almost 10 years ago.
All
So
right.
I was like, yeah, this is such a cool experience. I'm gonna, do this, do that. I'm gonna post a lot of stories, and I'm gonna put up a lot of posts. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna shoot. It's my first shoot, by the way.
Yeah.
So I was like, yes, I'm gonna do it. And then in the train, I get a message saying your validity is expired, and I'm like, no, not today, not today. Please don't do
Okay.
this. In the train, literally when I was on my way there, and I was so annoyed. I'm like, oh my god. And that this was the time where we didn't even have UPI and all. We had to physically go and
Go
do it.
and have
And
recharge. Yes.
yeah, and this is like college time, so I didn't even have that much money. It's not like I have a lot of money and I can just do it. So at 11 o'clock at night in the train, I get a message saying your validity is expired.
Okay.
So like I
Then
can't
what?
physically get a recharge
All
because
right.
all the
Then.
stores were shut. I did nothing. I was just sitting there with no like phone.
Okay. Okay.
I could only like receive incoming calls, but how do I tell someone to call? I can't do that.
Okay. I can.
So
And it was like it would be for you like at that time that the moment was full of scariness. That how would you deal with the things if something would uh, unbalanced, I could say, or change
if
schedule or
something
like that.
went wrong,
Yeah, something went wrong. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, maybe yes, that's true. Yeah. So the funny part was we had to reach there at 1 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So we left at 11, and we knew we had to stay there the whole night because our shoot was kind of scheduled to be around 3 or 4 in the morning. So I
All
knew
right.
that I don't have a problem about traveling back because I'll be traveling back the next morning, right?
Okay. All right.
So we waited. We reached there around. We had left at 11. We reached there at around 12:31. We had our dinner over there. They had provided us with dinner. I did that, and I was just like, I'm so sad. I can't tell my friends. I can't tell my family. I can't put up stories. And but that
But
time
you,
Snapchat
yeah, but you did that. What should I say? Like
shoot.
shooting.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah. So
Yes,
what?
I did.
Why you were so worried? I mean, it was not like today's kind of day. After that, at least you could do things.
I had
But
to get back home. Then in the evening, I got my plan because I was sleepy. So I slept the whole day. Then I went
Mhm.
down to the stores around my house and I bought the plan. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. But then the whole excitement was dead because I'm like, I wanted to like, and I couldn't even
Share.
call anyone from 1 o'clock
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I couldn't call anyone. So I was just really bored. And they say three, but it's never three. So our shoot started at 6:30 in the morning. So we just had to
Okay.
stay awake the whole night, just sitting in the trailer and just doing nothing. I was like really bored.
So you were worried maybe probably because you didn't have phone and you couldn't do anything except waiting for that shooting.
Exactly. Yes. I couldn't even like just be like I could have read an article online or I could have watched some YouTube videos if I had the plan, but I couldn't do anything. So I had
Okay,
no data,
okay.
I had no calling, I had no outgoing. Obviously, incoming is there, but who's gonna call you at 2 in the morning randomly? Like
It
doesn't make sense.
happens with the same kind of situation when we are alone on the road and we don't have anybody to talk, and when everybody stares at you. So at least you should have your phone to keep
Yeah.
busy yourself. So yeah, it
Keep
happens in
yourself
that way.
busy.
Yeah, keep ourselves busy. Okay.
Yes, perfect. So yeah, since then I've always been against it, but I didn't have the money to solve that problem. But now I'm making a little bit of money. So now what I've done is, now that I'm an adult, I mean like an actual adult, uh,
Okay.
what I do is now I've switched to Airtel and I just bought the whole annual plan.
Okay,
So
great.
now it's like an annual thing. So at least my mobile data is not an issue as long as my 2 GB per day doesn't get over. And today it got over because 8 o'clock I got the message somewhere around 8 o'clock. So I took two
Mm-hmm.
sessions and then I got a
Mm-hmm.
90% message and I'm like, oh my God, I was quickly doing it.
All right.
Okay. What are we
It's
talking
it's
about today?
it's a long story. I
Yes,
don't want to
definitely.
talk about that.
You don't want to talk about the topic?
I want to talk about that topic, but I think this topic needs a kind of preparation. Yeah, and I haven't prepared even a little, and I feel that I am a kind of person I can share my thoughts, my views as per my interest. But for this, I need to memorize some certain set of sentence and words. I feel so, but I could try. I don't want to
You
look
should
bad.
try.
Right now, I want to try, but yeah, as I
Yeah.
said,
Just to clarify, uh,
yeah,
the topic for today is mock-up interview.
yes, I
Mock job interview, sorry.
mock job interview.
Okay. So this is the situation. I'll read it so I don't make a mistake. Okay. Imagine
Mm-hmm.
you're at a job interview.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. This could be your dream job, or a job that you have been preparing to get. Okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you can be as creative and as realistic as you want, but
Mm-hmm.
according to this, answer the following questions. Okay, interview questions. Some of them are typical questions, some of them are a little weird, atypical questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
um, this is not only this will not only help you practice speaking English in an interesting way, but also help you practice for a future interview. Okay.
Yes.
Be confident, smile, and maintain eye contact. Okay.
That is
So
problematic.
I am going to be the person taking your interview. So I am the interviewer and you will be the
Mm-hmm.
interviewee. Okay.
Interviewee. Okay.
Yes. Viewer, which is ER at the end. Interviewee is EE at the end, like employer and employee.
So you are going to take my interview, and I'm going to give my interview. Perfect. Okay.
I'll decide now how your future is going to look like. Okay. So can
Okay.
you think of a title, a job title that you really want?
Mm, you could suggest anything
I mean,
because
you
I
should, because you will define the industry, what kind of questions I'll ask. If you say video editor, I'll ask you about video editing. If you tell me
no.
something else.
I I haven't given any interview so far, so it is
No, but
completely new.
I'm sure you have in your mind that I want to work in this industry or I want to do this particular thing. Why don't you give me
So
that and I'll come up with a job title?
okay, so I would have an interesting idea. Why don't you ask question for employee in the organization of Clapingo?
Hmm. So, what marketing, social media, what do you want to work in?
Okay, this would be next question. This quite confusing for me. I don't know. You can suggest and you can just ask. I don't know anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we'll pretend that you are doing this interview to get a job as a social media executive slash
Mm-hmm.
influencer.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, you have experience in this. You are handling your own YouTube, right? Cool. Perfect.
So my next question. Okay. So I have seen that every interview have a same set of questions. I mean, okay. So the answer should be different for every interview.
Yeah. It's like the answers need to be customized for your job, the
Mm-hmm.
role that you're trying to get, and the company's needs. Okay.
Okay.
As a recruiter or as an employer, okay, or as an
Mm-hmm.
interviewer, I want to hear why you are a good match for my company,
Okay.
right? So you have to customize your answers according to that. So now you know a lot about Clapingo, you know how we function, how we market, what the internal process is a little bit, you know, because you dealt with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping that in mind, make sure you edit your answers in whatever way needed.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
So
try
I'll start
that.
off with the interview now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Megha, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for giving us your time. We're here to determine whether you would be a good match for this company or not. We're scaling on a really huge level, and we really want to make sure we get efficient and effective team members. Okay,
Okay.
you can't laugh in an interview.
Yeah, I know, but the way you are speaking, like literally, how would I say? I haven't prepared for that, and I am nervous. Like I'm feeling like I'm actually giving an interview. I'm going
Then
to
I
give
have
an
to go
interview.
into interview mode now. Then I am in my interview mode. I'll ask you a lot of questions. Don't worry, but tell yourself I can't do it. I'm too nervous. Forget all that. Just do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right.
Just jump into the situation, handle it however you can. Okay. So
Okay.
Megha, I looked at your resume.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself personally that I can't see in the resume, as a
Okay.
person or as a professional, whatever you want.
Okay. So okay, let me think. As a person, you want to know,
As a person or a professional, whatever you are comfortable with.
and what is my job?
Social media executive slash influencer.
All right. Okay. So as I uh, apply for a social media influencer, and I feel that I have a strong connection with my audience or with people, and because of this I feel that I can create sorry I can create a impact among the people. And if I come across through a good platform which is beneficial for everyone and it is worthy to use, so I think that I have that ability that I can make this product or make any product related Clapingo delivered among the people, and this is my capability, I could say. And I'm pretty much sure and confident that I can do my job in the best manner.
Perfect. So I'll give you a suggestion. Everything was correct. Okay. I'll give you a suggestion. You can say, I'm really good at building communities. Okay. I'm a good listener because when people comment on my videos, I spend time in a day to see what people are saying, whether they're complaints or compliments. I can gauge whether the video is positive or did I say something negative, and I'll make sure I won't make that mistake again. Now, when you say I want to work like this in a company, don't say company. Put
Yeah,
Clapingo in
yeah,
there. Customized answer. I did
yes.
a lot of research and I noticed
Mm-hmm.
that you guys have a lot of value. You guys can provide a lot of value, but you're
Mm-hmm.
not able to connect with your audience efficiently. Okay. Or you're not making the perfect use of your platform. And I'm here to help you because I have a lot of strategies. Okay. And I have a lot of experience dealing with problems as well. So we
Okay.
can make a strategy according to your goals
Mm-hmm.
where I can communicate with our fans, followers, or clients and let
Okay.
them know what we have to offer and what works best for them.
Mm-hmm.
That way, your product stays the same, but due to good marketing and communication, people understand what the product actually is, right?
Okay.
That is a much better way to say that, because then the company knows you have a goal. If you
Yes.
just go and say, I want to work for a company, the recruiter will say, oh, you're just here for a job. It just happens. It's just that you came to Clapingo. You just want a
Yeah.
job. It doesn't matter where it is. And recruiters hate that. Trust me. Because as a recruiter, I know you're here for the money. You're here just because you want to tell people you have a job, not because you want to grow my company. Right? So if I'm working 18 hours a day because I want to make sure this company succeeds, I'm not going to get in someone who's not fully committed.
Yeah. So that is the problem. Like, I know that my answer should be customized, but because of that, I haven't prepared for anything.
It's
I
fine.
I
Stop saying that.
couldn't.
You're making yourself nervous by saying that again and again. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All
This is the
right.
whole point of a document, to put you on the spot and think on the spot. Okay. So I'll do
Okay.
one thing. I'll let you prepare for this document. We have a session tomorrow as well, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll do this. Is that okay? For
The
the first
same.
7, yes, this
Uh,
one.
yeah.
Tomorrow we'll take a proper mock interview. I'll actually be an interviewer. Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah. Sure.
You have 24 hours to prepare. You can do whatever research.